So I want you to check this video out. This is the lady's name, Lily Gaddis. And she stole my idea. I had an idea about starting a channel about race, and she kind of stole that idea. She's doing a really good job with it, but she's got this video here. You absolutely have to watch. She breaks it down. There's a lot of bad conspiracy theories that Jews are the reason why our borders are open. Jews are to blame for everything. It's simply not true. And she goes and breaks it down into detail how people like Eric Prince, an Anglo-Saxon guy, creates companies like Palantir that influences politicians to open the borders because this big immigration sweep we having right now, it's not just the Border Patrol, it's private security companies are playing a big role in this. So a lot of this work was contracted out to private security companies, particularly when they were obtaining information, when they were doing surveillance, and they were using stingrays to illegally tap people's phones without warrants and whatnot. So to absolve themselves from responsibility, they just contracted out to a private security company. And these are the people who are making the money. Let me just ask yourself a question, okay? Because this is really so silly. First of all, go meet some religious Jews and talk to them about things. That's like the last thing on their mind is stuff like this, okay? But follow the money. Everyone makes decisions based on money. Everybody does. They make like who they hang out with, everything. Every decision. The first thing people ask you, what do you do? Because they're evaluating you. And they want to know if you're worthy or not to even have around. So everybody makes decisions based on money. What makes you think this is any different? What makes you think that the open border policies are anything different? No, they open the borders so they can pay themselves to clear these people out. And these private security companies that are owned by the goy, a lot of these people have ties to the CIA and the military-industrial complex. This is not Jews. This is not Jews that run these organizations. You already know that. And again, follow the money. The borders were open because they wanted to spend a lot of money picking people up. And also, they're going to segue this. Government agents and private security companies driving around in vans, jumping out on people and just grabbing them. That's coming. That's coming for a lot of other things too, not just immigration. That's going to come with all these new Agenda 2050 policies they're going to be enforcing. This is how they're going to do it. And they get the American people psychologically conditioned to accept this as normal behavior. So it's a multi-part thing here. But again, follow the money. The money's going to these private security companies that have all these ties with the CIA and the military-industrial complex. This isn't Jews. Eric Prince is not a Jew. George Bush Jr. is not a Jew. Dick Cheney is not a Jew. All these other people associated with these private security companies over the years were goy. And she does a really good job at breaking this down and explaining it to you. Very good video. I suggest you check it out.